How do I interpret my social media marketing reports? When it comes to digital marketing, data is everywhere, which can be a good thing. It does provide a ton of insights, but it can also be really overwhelming because there's so much of it. When it comes to social media, the big question I usually get is it really working? Every social media platform has its own reporting system full of tons of data. But how do you analyze that data to determine whether or not your social media campaigns are really working? To find out, keep watching. Hi, I'm Carrie, a data-driven marketing consultant at EZMarketing, and you're watching Ask EZ, where small businesses go to get real answers to their marketing questions. Before you can measure your social media marketing effectively, you need to know the goal of your campaign. That will tell you which metrics you need to pay attention to. For example, if your goal is brand awareness, simply getting in front of as many people as possible, you're going to want to pay attention to those reach metrics like impressions. But if your goal is building authority or building an audience, you're going to want to watch your engagement metrics like likes, comments, shares. And finally, if your goal is conversions, then you're going to want to watch your conversion metrics. How many website purchases were made? How many forms were filled out? How many leads did I generate? Or maybe it's even event registrations. There are tons of different social media marketing reports, and each one will look a little different, but most of them have similar pieces that can help make them easier to understand. The first thing you want to pay attention to on your social media marketing reports is the date range, so you know what time period you're looking at. Is that data from last week? Is it from last month? And is it comparing year over year or month over month? The next thing that any good social media marketing report will have is a summary. This is a quick snapshot of the most important information for your campaign. These are your key performance indicator, the things that we talked about earlier that help you answer that big picture question, is this working? For example, this client is running a brand awareness campaign on Facebook. So their summary is a snapshot of numbers that tell them how many people they've gotten in front of. So the two key performance indicators that this client is paying attention to for their brand awareness campaign are their organic post impressions, which is how many times someone saw their posts without paying, and their paid post impressions, which is how many times someone saw their posts because they paid. After that first initial snapshot, you'll want to begin to break down the data so you can understand it in more detail. This will begin to give you the kind of data you need to make data-driven decisions in your marketing. For example, this client. They're using their social media campaigns to build their authority and build their audience. The key performance indicators that they are paying attention to are those engagement metrics, likes, shares, comments. So that's what we report on with their top performing posts section. This kind of data will allow you to determine which posts work the best so that you can craft more effective posts in the future. And finally, if you're running a conversion campaign, a good social media marketing report for you should include a section that reports on conversion metrics. For example, this client is using a Facebook ads campaign to drive website purchases. The conversion data on this client's report includes the number of purchases that came from the Facebook ads, as well as how much revenue those purchases were worth, and the return on investment on the ad spend. Regardless of what they look like, the data in your social media marketing reports should be helping you answer the question, is this marketing channel working? I believe that data-driven decisions are the best decisions that help you get the most out of your investment. If you're not sure if your social media marketing is working, schedule a consultation today, and I'll gladly sit down with you and help you understand what your social media marketing report data is telling you. And don't forget to like and subscribe.